Hi there guys, Pav here for the Peaky Pundit channel, and we've got some breaking news. Alexis Sanchez has agreed a deal with Inter Milan. I'm going to be going through all the details of this deal and exactly how it's going to impact on Manchester United. So stay tuned for the video. Just before I get into the whole analysis and all the information regarding it, big shout out to the partners of the channel, Duck and Cover. The link is in the description. Check them out. Fantastic new clothing range just dropped. And it's a pleasure working with those guys for the season ahead. So back to the Sanchez deal and the breaking news. So look, it's been going on for the past week. Everybody's kind of knew it was coming. It's finally been announced. A deal has been agreed. He's going to be joining up with Inter Milan on a season-long loan deal with an option to buy in the summer, which obviously, if it all goes well for him over there, which it probably will, and United won't look to keep him, I don't think. It's got an option to buy for Inter Milan. It's looking like a fee in the region of 5 to 6 mil for the initial year loan, and obviously once a year's up, then we're going to be talking about an actual fee to pay. For Inter to pay for him. In regards to his wages, we're still waiting on details regarding that in terms of whether Inter are going to be covering the full wages or United are contributing something towards it just to get him out of the club and push him out effectively. Let's talk about the player himself. A player that joined up with United in the January window. Player that we were all excited about. I won't say anybody looked at that transfer and said we shouldn't have done it. I think at the time we were in need of a player like him. It was pretty much a global superstar. His record at Arsenal was second to none. That one season where he bagged about 30 goals in the league, absolutely phenomenal, world-class player during that time. But it just all went downhill at Manchester United. I don't know what happened. As soon as he turned up to the club, just never recreated that form we saw, the form that we bought into. And unfortunately, it's all ended with him leaving the club. Let's go into his stats. He's played 45 times for Manchester United, 5 goals and 9 assists. Just looking at the record, that's pretty terrible in terms of goals returned. I think I can remember a couple of his goals. That one goal where we won it against Newcastle. But other than that, he's not really done anything in the Manchester United show. He's shown glimpses of a little bit about what he can do with his kind of passing combinations and etc. But majority of the time he's been on the pitch, it's been absolutely terrible. He's not played again for United in pre-season. Obviously, he was with Chile for the Copa America. Didn't play in any of the opening games for Manchester United either. And it's been on the cards for a while now that he was going to leave. It was just like which club was going to take him. Seems like he's joining up with his former teammate, Romelu Lukaku. And it's a question of, is it the right move for Manchester United? If a player is unsettled and a player doesn't want to play for the club, then get him out of the club. Simple as that. If you don't want to be there, then there's no need for you to be there and disrupt the team as well. High wages again, massive wages. So to get that off the books effectively is pretty strong. It's pretty good for the club, just so we're not overplaying players and it's not becoming a whole wage saga that we saw, in the summer and the back end of last season. The question is, obviously, we can't replace Sanchez because the UK window's closed, but the European one is obviously still open. So where does that leave us in terms of squad depth? Because we sold Lukaku without a replacement, and that was bad enough on affecting squad numbers. So we've now got Alexis Sanchez out the door, another forward without any replacement. So who does that leave in the front line? That leaves Rashford, Martial, Greenwood as your real 3 strikers, and that's pretty short bearings for myself. I mean, you got obviously Rashford and Martial have good starts of the season, but are they going to continue that form season long and bag 20 goals each? I'm not too sure. Hopefully they do. Mason Greenwood's 17 years old. You can't be relying on him to, feed into your attack week in, week out. He still needs to be bedded in. And then who else you got? When it comes to January window, in about 4 or 5 months' time, we're going to have to heavily recruit and we're going to have to get some players in because we're seriously left shortchanged here in terms of squad depth. And that's got me questioning whether giving Sanchez on a loan deal to Inter Milan was the right thing. We done a video on Sanchez not too long ago, and one of the comments said, why don't we just give it till January for Sanchez and see where he's at? Gives him a chance to prove himself in the squad and adapt to Ole's tactics. That was something I was quite a fan of, an idea I thought could happen. Why not let Sanchez, give Sanchez a little bit of a run in the team, and then a bit of a trial period under Ole and see if he's still got that form that we saw from him. But obviously Ole didn't have that. Ole hasn't got that belief in him, so the deal has been struck with Inter Milan. Is he going to do well in Italy? He probably will. Slower league. He'll probably do well over there. I think that maybe the Premier League got a bit too quick for him as he was aging on. There's probably still world-class player in there. Who knows? We might see it under Conte and Inter and him linking up with Lukaku. But unfortunately, it didn't work out for him at Manchester United. So we're in need of a new number 7. I think we'll probably hold on to that number 7 shirt until the summer when hopefully, fingers crossed, Jadon Sancho enters into the frame. It'll be fantastic to see him come in and take the number 7 shirt. So I don't think anyone in the current squad will take it up. But yeah, that number 7's got a bit of a curse on it ever since Ronaldo left. I mean, Valencia, Owen, Memphis Depay, and so on. So yeah, hopefully we can get this number 7 resolved in the next year or so. But that's the news for today, guys. Alexis Sanchez has agreed a deal with Inter Milan, season-long loan with the option to buy, and it looks like he's out the club and out of Old Trafford. My name has been Pav. This has been the Peaky Pundit channel, and once again, shout out to the partners of the channel, Duck and Cover. Link in the description. Check it out. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Help us get to 7,000 subs. Drop a thumbs up on the video. Show your support and join the journey of the growth of this channel throughout the whole season. Thank you very much.